Hello, my name's Tony and I want to tell you the story of my arthritis, this supposedly incurable disease, and how I got rid of it. The tale began in 2018 when I went to the doctor because I had such pain in my hands. I couldn't open a jar, I could hardly do anything with my hands because they were so stiff. And he felt my fingers and said, I think you have arthritis, but let's double check and we'll send you to the hospital for an x-ray. I duly attended St Mary's Hospital in the Isle of Wight, where I was living at the time, and sure enough they did an x-ray and they said, yes, I'm afraid you have arthritis. I was so downhearted. I just felt despair. I'm relatively young, 70 something, and the thought of living with this for the rest of my life was just far too much. So I looked around for possible solutions, and one thing I read about was acupuncture, something I knew very little about, but obviously had heard of it. So I googled acupuncture and I found a place not very far away, booked an appointment and went to see the lady acupuncturist. She asked me lots of questions and felt my hands and did a few sort of investigations, and she said, I don't think I can help you, but I can make a suggestion, because it's a friend of mine had a very similar situation, and it turned out to be not arthritis but something called polymyalgia. Go back to your doctor, mention polymyalgia and see what happens. So I made another appointment with the doctor's surgery. This time I was referred to someone completely different. I explained the situation, said my hands were in such pain, and he said, well, we can do a quick test. Take this pill and come back to me in 2 days and we'll know whether we can help you or not. So I took the pill, and 2 days later my hand was just so flexible. It was truly amazing, absolutely unbelievable. So when I went back 2 days later, he said, yes, the fact that that pill has cured you means you have polymyalgia, and we can treat that with a course of steroids. Now, steroids are not the best of things to be taking. They're pretty harmful to other parts of your body, but if it meant I could use my hands without problems, then I thought it was worth a try. So he put me on a 9-month course of steroids, starting with a fairly high dose. 5 years ago, I can't remember, I think it was about 1 tablet a day for the first 2 weeks, then gradually cutting the dose down, so that by the end I was just taking a quarter of a tablet once a week. It was the dosage was reduced over time, and here I am 5 years later. My hands are lovely and flexible. So there you go. Don't listen to the first thing the doctor says. Don't believe everything they tell you. Ignore the x-rays. Question, and look for other options and alternatives. There could be a solution. Good luck.